This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest, or else commits thy knaveries wilfully.
Believe me, King Charles, I mistook. Did you not tell me that I should know the man by the Athenian garment he had on? And so far blameless proves my enterprise that I anointed in Athenian's eyes. And so far I am glad it did so, as this there jangling I esteem as sport.
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. High therefore, Robin, overcast the night. The starry welkin cover thou anon, with drooping fog as black as Acheron, and leave these testy rivals so astray, as one come not within another's way. Like to Lysander sometime frame thy tongue, and stir up Demetrius with bitter wrong. And sometimes rail thou like Demetrius, and from each other look thou lead them thus, till o'er their brows death counterfeiting sleep, with leaden legs and batty wings doth creep.
Believe Major Crozier asked you for a front door key? Thank you. I'll be leaving now, but I'll be back about 10 and I'll be staying the night. Before I go, I'd like to give you a piece of advice.
Go ahead. I could certainly use some advice right now.
Whatever you do, don't underestimate Crozier. He can be difficult and ruthless.
Is that your advice?
Yes.
Then there's no problem. I'm already sold on that, I assure you.
I warn you, whatever you do, don't try and cross him.
Why should I try and cross him? All I'm interested in is the safety of my son.
Right now, your son is being well looked after and there's nothing for you to worry about. But if you or your wife suddenly decide to do something stupid...
You mean send for the police?
Well, that would be stupid, but that's not what I meant.
Then what did you mean?
I meant that if any of your friends decide to call on you within the next 48 hours, don't under any circumstances arouse their suspicion. If they happen to see Crozier, simply introduce him as a business associate and leave it at that. He'll take care of the situation.
I'm sure he will. Are there any other instructions?
Yes, I'll be making several phone calls. Don't, I beg you, attempt to eavesdrop, however tempted you may feel to do so.
Miss Norwood, I'm interested in one thing, and one thing only. My son. So far as I'm concerned, Colonel Crozier, or Major Crozier, or whatever he calls himself, can live on the telephone. I just couldn't care less.
Then I think we understand one another.
Have you got any money? Oh, hey, that's all. We'll toss for it. Sudden death. Heads you and Amy, tails me and... Here she is! Jack, that's all the money I've got.
Oh, Mr. Chesney, there you are.
Yes, here I am, in fact, waiting. I was beginning to fear you wouldn't come. Why don't you go? Have you no tact? What about me and Amy?
Oh, Mr. Whitcomb, there you are.
Yes, I was coming. I was waiting. I'm here. Beastly awkward. I say, Charlie, have you shown Miss Pettigrew all around the garden? Yes, Jack, I have. 2 or 3 times. In fact, we've just come from there. I wish you'd leave us. Lovely garden, isn't it?
Yes, I suppose it is.
Suppose? Oh, you haven't seen half of it. Charlie, Miss Pettigrew hasn't seen half of the garden. Take her and show her the roses and primroses and cabbages and things. And Charlie, tell her those beautiful lines of yours. To our garden in summer. Jack, don't tell her poetry. It's like an awful arse. And remember, Miss Pettigrew, tea here in half an hour.
Oh, very well, Mr. Chesney.
Yes, but Jack, it was a life at me to see Babs. Don't. It's a large garden. Keep out of his way. And now, Miss Verdun, Kitty, my dear Kitty.
Don't you think it was rather selfish of us, Mr. Chesney, to send him away like that?
Well, we tossed for it.
What?
I mean, they'll be much happier together alone, and it never seemed I could get 5 minutes alone with you, alone from some miserable interruption. Indeed, I was beginning to fear you'd think me very rude of you, neglecting you as I have done.
Oh, no, not at all. I couldn't expect you to devote yourself entirely to me. Indeed, we've had a very nice time, and I was thinking that now.
Yes, and now?
Well, I was thinking that now we ought to be going.
Now? Good heavens, no!
Why not?
Before I've had a word with you, Kitty, my dear Kitty, won't you sit down? I have something of importance to tell you.
Indeed, Mr. Chesney.
You know, Miss Verdun, there are times when a man's got to think a lot and think long.
I suppose so.
And there are times when a man must stop and think he mustn't spoil his chance.
Yes.
Well then, Kitty, my dear Kitty.
No, I beg pardon. Don't mind me. Just want to work with my boy here.
Oh, well, then I'll go out into the garden. And take a look at the roses, primroses and cabbages.
What? Did you have to shout so loudly?
Sorry, I didn't realise.
Why shouldn't he jump out of the window? I don't mind. It's my window. He can jump out of it as much as he wants.
That's right.
I don't understand.
Have you got him? Have you caught him? Who was he? He got into bed with me.
Who the hell are you?
Who the hell are you?
Who the hell is she?
Oh, I think I can help. This young lady does for Roger on a Saturday night because it's the only time he can get a woman.
I don't think that was very helpful.
She's been doing a little job for him in the bedroom.
Beg your pardon?
All that.
Oh, you've got some explaining to do.
Yes, you have.
Yes, you have.
Oh, I can explain. Of course I can explain. Calm down, everyone. Have some nibbles. A drink, Pamela.
No, thank you.
Sarah?
I think I've had enough, actually.
Oh, been plying you with drink, has he?
Crispin?
I'm on duty.
Of course.
I like to keep an empty head when I'm on duty.
Very commendable. Well, I think I'll have one if that's all right with you.
Now, about Adrian.
You're Pamela. I just told me so much about you.
No, I haven't, Pamela.
There you
Honestly,
have the
I haven't.
advantage over me. Sarah, was it?
That's right. Pamela.
You say he's your son?
Of your outfit. A bit tarty, perhaps.
Oh, your outfit. A bit frumpy, perhaps.
Frumpy.
If he's your boy,
Why don't you get changed, Sarah, and then we can all have a nice chat. Oh, by the way, here's that £20 I owe Sid. Would you pass it on to him when you see him, please?
Sid,
£20. Remember, for Sid. Of course you remember.
oh, yes, of course I remember. Why, thank you, Roger.
Teddy, will you go upstairs and get that box from your Aunt Martha's room? How's Mr. Brophy today? Mr. Brophy's been quite ill, Dr. Harper.
Pneumonia.
Oh, I am sorry.
It's better now. A little weak still.
I'll get you some beef broth to take for him.
Oh, don't bother, Miss Abby. You've done so much for him already.
No, we just made it this morning. Sister Martha's taking some to poor Mr. Benitsky right now. It won't take a minute. Sit down and be comfortable, all of you.
She really shouldn't go to all that trouble.
Listen, trying to stop her or her sister from doing something nice and for nothing. They don't even care how you vote.
When I got my call to Brooklyn and moved next door, my wife wasn't well. And when she died, and for months before, well, if I know what pure kindness and absolute generosity are, it's because I've known the Brewster sisters.
Colonel, you promised not to do that.
But I have to call a cabinet meeting to get the release of the supplies.
Hang on a minute. This isn't the genie's fault and the sorcerer's fault. I'm a blooming cave. With the boils in your lap. Who are you? Who are you? I expect. You did, I'll give you that. Well, I'm the genie of the lamp. The genie of the lamp? Wow! Well, I'm glad you're impressed. It means you'll be less disappointed later on. Anyway, on to the official stuff. I am the genie of the lamp, and you have released me. Therefore, I am your dutiful slave. Now, you may use your powers for whatever you want, but remember to use them wisely. Before you make the first wish, I must tell you the rules. I cannot force anybody to do anything against their will, be it lie, steal, or even fall in love. I cannot bring anybody back from the dead. Believe me, it's not pretty. And I cannot kill anyone.
A fair day's work for a fair day's pay. Actually, that would please Dad. Yes, here with the firm, forming glass like him, and his father before him. Grandad like that, and I've been practicing. Grace, would you like to see my latest creation?
Oh, yes, please. How exciting.
Ta-da!
Oh, Freddie. It's
Started out as a rectangle steak.
Oh. I know. It's a paperweight.
That's it, a paperweight. Splendid.
And allow me to put it to good use. Freddie Carlisle's first success.
Ladies, have we decked the halls?
Yes!
Have we stuffed the goose?
Yes!
Are our ding-dongs merrily on hand?
Yes!
Well, in that case, I think it's time to...
No, I don't think so. Who is he?
He's a chiromancist.
Do you mean a chiropodist, darling?
No, dear. A chiromancist. A palmist.
Oh, sort of fortune teller, I suppose.
Yes, in a way.
Well, what about him?
Well, you see, dear, Mr. Podgers isn't an ordinary fortune teller at all. In fact, he's the greatest chiromancist in the whole world. And with just one look at your hand, he can tell you everything you've done in the past and everything you're going to do in the future.
Can he, by Jove? I wish I'd met him before the St. Ledger.
No, Arthur, not silly things like that. He's much more serious. He looks at your hand for crimes and misdemeanors.
Can he see those too?
Oh, yes. Every disreputable thing everybody's ever done is recorded in the palm of their hand. And Mr. Podgers can see it at once, no matter how well he may have concealed it from other people.
The man sounds a positive menace.
Oh, no, he's a benefactor, really. He's only been in London a month, and already he's caused 9 divorces and 6 separations. So naturally, everybody's flocking to see him.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. But when I see you hanging about with anyone, it's not unusual to see me cry.
Come on, you little bastard. Yes, you little bastard.
Mom? Oh, hello. Mom, what are you doing?
I'm trying to get this thing off. I think there must be a blockage, you see. It's not picking up properly. I've managed to strip down most of it, but the bugger this last bit. Whoever designed this,
Mom, aren't you to be doing that?
it needs fixing.
Yes, but do you know what you're doing?
So know what I'm doing.
Don't you think you ought to get a man to look at it?
What do you mean, a man?
Well, somebody who knows. Take it in and have it looked at if it's broke.
No way. Soon fix this. Don't worry.
Well, are you sure? You're getting filthy.
Oh, come on. A bit of dirt.
Well, it was working yesterday.
Was it?
Well, you were using it. Would you like me to help you?
No, it's no problem. Leave it to me. I'll just get this last bit free and then we'll get down to the nitty-gritty.
Have you checked that it's not full?
What?
That it doesn't need emptying?